Jamagana for Aquaba at the Benit 100.9. Your friend Jumedi, a torchlight. Ye the torchlight, ye the bro, a Benada, and the Yawa de Bia. A Benada, and the Yawa de Bia, ye the torchlight. Ye the bro will need 100.9 so. Me a bidi Jumedi and Ocham, me did the Magjerio say Agyeman. We do be say, wow, show Facebook Live, a yadia Jumedi and the Muyopo Koha, Obuye, ever her name come on, papa. Said ya as usual program near yen and fully packed. A yaman 70 babe, yet tenacity and you will be a fan of torchlight. A yaman 70 babe. Me war a series of interviews. Me babe ye. 3 solid interviews ye ba be ni nyina ne fa Ghana manyo sem no ho na de woman say ene no so far Ghana economy no sensem say na eno ameko President na Nana Addo Akufo-Addo watu na numutuo aka de pain say ono de say obe reshuffle kroma abontin ba me ka say oba be reshuffle na mo amo ka say eye onsesam na ban mu onsesam no onsesam sa na nkonkozi den onsesam na nkonkozi ono no owo no ama ohwe nkrofo ebo momode eti so obi ka say onsesam a na wo ka ne sen is what you say nti eno no so eye nsem da ho na no na ye ne MPP Foot Soldiers Alliance for Foot Soldiers Advocacy ye twediti a efre no afa se Obama ene ne nkrofo ade a womo ebeba okay so Obama ne nkrofo ebeba fie ha na ye no womo adi nkomo womo kra bakra ne sa eti eje wo betena se ye no womo ba bedi nkomo eti baby bia wo the title say we MPP ni and we belong to Alliance for Foot Soldiers and Advocacy Alliance for Foot Soldiers Advocacy wo mu twani tia friend afa e de no ma bedi nkomo wo mo so wo mai disappointed e wo president nsem no mu aden nkira e na Foot Soldiers yi ma ye disappointed yi ye ba be interview wo ye be interrogate wo mo comprehensively na yetimi age nsem no e kire mu yie pa na menu abaka ya free SHS e ba ye Abrantie bi a ana abamuwa oya abamuwa bi a ne yefe ne Thomas Amuani wokai oko school wo Adeso Presby Senior High School obo eye AA obo 1111 8As 3 SHS inti abrantie obo 8A 777 eja ne maami yakuani ene we ndi MPP fo wo mo de tawto mo ho pa eja na MPP fo naka Thomas Amuani ene owo Rationale University UK Thomas Amuani na ene MPP for the free SHS achievement omo kapa abranti oko eye Adeso Presby Senior High School obo 8As ene yes in fact Rationale hono no ye wo ho na nya asem ketua enuama Thomas Amuani ye wo ho na nya asem ketua na my question is Thomas Amuani eba ne sen ena yenye obi a ye fere Thomas Amuani ebeto abonten se sabio eja maburo wani bi ba owo mo wo Adeso wetimabo 8As na etimi attracted the attention of the president of the republic Nana Addo Akufo-Addo enam so ma yama akoda scholarship anei onsua de wo Rationale why na ekoye sa de we Abranti a okoye saade we dodo ana no wo mo friend kwawu ambassador oye sentwroni ye friend odame ajare ono no okotwe abranti we advent of social media and social media no se ba ko na ma na chiachi omoto wo so na me hwa na me se na mo saade we kra de hadwen enye madwuma me ye pa kasa ho ne de enye se me ko hokra obekọ na ma na chiachi omoto na mo se de aba no oba bi e chiacha no ye ya wo ma so de wasem ya wo me ma na just obi etiatia no to tese de eno na aba oba bi etiatia no to womreko a obi di social media etimi de yi Thomas Amuani apie attracted the attention of the world, attracted the attention of the president ema ne Thomas Amuani wo Rationale etimi nu yesa wunim a abrantie na enam ne so ma Thomas Amuani akwakopie of Rationale University a o make strides academic strides se wo hono ene otimanim ha ye frɛ no eye odame ajare oye kwawuni ba media minim ne nye ne oye meba me ne nante ye nye ne kra ye nante ya che papa odame ye say
senior mpacho boko
eno me ko yie de
bibia boko
hey yesi acha ba o
ene maniage esan se tama mitie wa na mpese me se na me comprise methodist
oh sir
satem na workman
abba no
abba madam fubi e workman na de to life e ma tie Mark Jerry eti ene nyame adom na obetina manim as your guest it's just a privilege and by the grace of God.
That's good. Also why you there na bibia boko de
nyame adom
na kwawu ambassador wo ya de so project kwawu pa o
enokwe
yeah wo project kwawu very good
enokwe
very good at least one may follow wo no timi ehu ya ewo kwawu nei kwawu tourism potentials there and that from and now from no so na dey na koso ho you also Brian the jet ski and dey na go
jet ski I'm say ko no microphone be na say ko dey be pon kran but you were afram so
yes
oh
you da ho kama
you da ho kama yensu kama nti Brian champion so epese o create some resorts
yes
along it
together with
nsu na no
ewo echi ho no ba bia na say adoso no wow
nti ubako wa na yedo sikam na yedo akọ na
that's all wako jiweni a uwia na ba beda Rock City a cruise
the biggest hotel in Africa
hey say dey kwa dey no make you
yeah
you fine pa na be ya say omo ko tena zo mba omo say kwawu accord kwawu hwan omo ye projecting kwatia no because ade na won kwatia
yes
ye kwatia nkwatia no so wodi ni enti Rock City nkwatia na isi
ampa
every be crowd me hu egrofo bi ko wo mu wie ya na your friend is saying oh what is this the almost insan ye na wo de ba bonten no no ma kire say nkokọ na bisa na say nkokọ de me nkwatia nwotwe na ezi na mkokọ nkokọ nkokọ de me nwotwe mo why de pa odam ye jare na wote ne nkan no you be or your social media activist then na social media handle ne dey
Odamye Jare ambassador.
Odamye Jare ambassador. Abrantie na enam no so ma Thomas Amuani. Onya 8 A's. Ewa there so Presby Senior High School. In fact, attention ba no so ane wakopi Obrino University. Na sa story le ba ne saying, "Okomu Thomas Amuani we he." Beto abonten. E ba ne saying?
I'm saying na ye efieda no patututu na me nwa bia fe no kwabnaye. Nti kwabna ye na ba menchen around 6 am no ka so okoye national service so adeso echi ho
okay
na abrante bi ho na efren Thomas Amuani na Thomas Amuani afre no se wa wie school but Amuani ho nti aye ne be ka chere se yenkoboa Thomas Amuani am so okay ene yenkwai nti ye ndware nkrampo na ye tu car ene ba asuaba kuna brand in fuse for asuaba
oh okay asuaba no free okay
nti edu asuaba no ene ebisa na ehu abrant in fie na yakọ ene echi ampanyimfo na omo boy aman omo catch say that's the story ayampa wonya 8 is nti emo abe ne betimi da abom na say okay ye de sisi enkite sky de betimi akola na ko school then what we have is the social media
okay
and nyakopon adom started ko ambassadorial work na manya a lot of followers it me sure say you the two Facebook obenya moa and I try video you the camera say by na papa you try video nti you the thing no Monday to Tuesday and you the video no etum and no kran you the video no tum no and di 30 minutes na course left and right course obi efre say obi apese ohun Thomas Amuani na oboa Thomas Amuani eti ye nam kwa so na say na course ne ba no obi ase mfa ne mbra kra
yeah
nti ye tu car ne free kwawu ye ndu anyam na me phone dum ye because na course ne dorso
wow
ti ye phone ni kwa dum kwa nti ye du asu aba na me fan say Thomas ye kona yem say enidaso ya aba na charge phone na pa ye de
sabre na ne parents ni ade na busafo no mo
na busafo ni nyina wo asu aba
ho nti omo de omo hand over the amount
na network ni
ho okay to be free crowd difficult
na very difficult enti edu na efa Amuani na ye de ne ba nti ye dru Ofankobere am say Thomas we na ye friend Ofankobere interchange ni no say interchange ni na no say na on back crowd na the first time
or the back crowd
that very day drew Accra no eti ye call one radio station ye be kwa ni mu na ye nya call from Ashasi University for so friend no be cross yen say ye fa kwala na emom now they want to sponsor the kid with monthly stipends $500 every year bi obenya kwan akọ UK or US the country or pay obeko for vacation and after so be man ma so opportunity amana be sa ne ba no school with accommodation 2-bedroom apartment ni bibia ti ashase dey on dey na juicy
Wow.
Very, very juicy. But if we bring our first some about Thomas and one, yet come and I now call so from the presidency. Say they want to take over Thomas Samuel.
Wow.
Yankasa will cry. Yeah, there was a cry and the normal issue release.
About the Tobontin.
Say Thomas Samuel has been given a full scholarship by the president. But now enye say obeko Legon and now Brunei. But from insiders na Legon and now Amwani Ebinya. Yes. It's assassin so na assassin so person be give up Amwani to the president,
you know.
It's some can say okay, you form story into near the assassin story, you know. A tomb say Thomas Amwani has given a scholarship to Assassin University. Near the details in our tomb. The details in tomb. And who say the way at the end of corner man faster. Assassin will take over because that was not a co-election year.
Yeah.
A co-election year. The president wants to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And I share the story of Amwani so now the clear manifestation of the president of Ghana.
Yeah, the flagship program,
and not even the FSHS itself. But we say before a FSHS, but not cut-off point. Not cut-off point near I think 24. After grade 24, no unya school. But unya senior high in court.
Oh, okay. What can cut off from the GHS?
From JSS, no. Unya SS in court. Eti president buy now the FSH buy no yi that cut off point if you ho. Na Thomas Amwani so we BC no. Unya aggregate 28 or so. 26 to 28. Yes. The BC results.
Results.
It's one of the cut off points, you know. Naka SS cry.
Okay.
Naka money SS cry.
Wow.
But FSH never ye cut off points ni few hono. And a money nya a quine ra SS mu.
Yeah.
And now ultimately so enya enjoy FSHs. It's who we are now. President that ye swan or soon about FSHs ye cut off point in few near for FSHs in Brano. Na ye Amwani Thomas Amwani na ye the whole dream.
Okay.
Because cut-off point a benefit no. FSHS and so a benefit no.
Okay.
And when you president say okay then let's take the boy to UK. No me ne amuya arrangement. That times in election year to am campaign kra am command platform kra wa there so. That there seat has been for NDC for all this while. But because of Thomas Amwani MPP we need seat.
We need seat no.
On that Friday last campaign Friday so. Nema MPP winning that seat no. Now I'm gonna call UK. Now call UK so I'm go yenimase. Ghana for yenimase. Then I'm first exam so 100% in all subjects.
Wow.
That just say yes boy no in my dear 100%.
Okay.
And just recently I'm semester end of semester exam. We overall best economic student in the whole Brunei University.
Wow.
Overall best economic student.
Obi only aggregate 28.
Yes.
Ewo eye BEC.
Yes.
So ayana ayasemo and I need your Brunel University.
Yeah.
Baby adina kwa kosia or your economic student.
Overall best.
Ghana ni ba ofri ade so.
Onya was too cry. Overall best economic student na best individual study student with me refi award nidi. On say abrochi edition no enye dinte Ghana de no. On say obi ho a am say students be ho okay mean me here one-on-one teacher and attention from us saying ye different and obi ho no say okay me de me here teacher ni me here lecture bia I can learn on my own and you money na topic the whole those who can learn on their own without assistance of any lecturer and on now award back ho no say nya overall best economic student.
Wow. Abusia yane odame ejare aka Kwawu ambassador no nenam de so a Thomas Amwani onya 8 A's ewo ye Adeso Presby Senior High School oma abrantie pie ya na mo bia ni ba bia o emu ni ba bia abrantie and ono an social media handle so enam so a advertise ye o post to ye enam so e ma ne Thomas Amwani akwakopi of Brunel University na Ghana ha no se bibi ba ye bisa sade no hwan ne kofare bai Yembisa branche kwa me yaso say journalist bia na dwen say obe interview no pe no say yesora na ye ka Thomas Amwani enso obi na enso Thomas Amwani nsa ena odene ba begina konkon so anei we pure Brunel University enti ene Torchlight now we have to celebrate him Why are there? Now we have to encourage him to do more. Yeah. To do more. Because make us say, yes, it's a such project. No go so.
I'm saying,
report to be better when you go so away.
I'm saying 4 days ago, one Melissa Pell, and so for me say, when your story be about a collaborator friend Sadiq Adams, Abbas Sadiq, on so buni, on so bunia, on so enya 7 A's.
Okay.
On so koye general science, on the no koye general science, or Brekum senior high. Bekum Presby senior high or koye general science onunya 7 A's eti na ne way no ne results no very encouraging eti Melissa eka am so okay Melissa then see akone ekobo akwala no
wow
eti we drove from Kwau about 13 hours and you call Buni
no way
Bunino were under the district of Jamai North. In the Bono region.
Bono region. Okay.
About 35 minutes to Côte d'Ivoire.
Wow.
It's many team ye two car. If you be how much 5:30 you could do about say something anyway. And you call a story na man. In fact, a boy need na asam yare home na asam yare ho kra mpuche to masam because no kobenya 8 years but na omu school na according to us na kept omuni chemistry teacher from form 1 to form 2 latter part form 3 no benya chemistry teacher all don fall through and otiminya B or chemistry yes akra dan akonya 8 years flat yes enti na yaya the story I'm saying
fantastic project and so
fantastic I'm say people have responded and the name money baby money baby until we school last year in Krano okoye fitting auto sprayer and okoye sunyane and so onyame attention yakoye bibia mana yakopon boa next academic year universities no obetimi akoye medicine or either Legon or Tech. Yes.
Okay. That is good. Until now, after Thomas Samweni story, no, how far? What's an enka? Family, no, what's a family enka? To say, let's just to say.
Hey, question, dear. I got me first, me can't watch him, but okay, me can't watch him. After Thomas Samweni, I'm saying. The family has been ungrateful. Let me put it that way. The family has been ungrateful to me personally because I did Thomas Amwani story in the bar, teachers no in school or call your margin say okay, I'm better take you BBR on their own. It's omu yimi grass in chain. Omu yimi grass in chain. I just say man who BBR about Thomas Amwani up to that 10 the very day crowd Thomas Amwani able to that was on Friday. I can't share me. Catch on so. One can't share me. Crana me be interview akwara no say or kwabrochi. And I'm called for so na akwani drew baby sir. Na ke this story ni to nko bi ansha ka president enhu. What I say? Obi an like it and obi an comment and ka views ni enko anima president kwa hu and draw attention my em boa Thomas Amwani. Therefore people prayed for him. And for crowds donate sika physical cash. Amwani.
Okay.
And if Thomas Amwani has gotten this opportunity now, obetu kura kogan up London now. Come on, them mami that opportunity. Now, me documentary kaka leaving Ghana to UK crown.
Okay.
Mami that opportunity.
Wait to the opportunity no. I will place in the request on my farmer.
Oh, me placing me am kasa me share me fair normal farm, me am kasa me 2 car. I driving from Kosa call back to Adesso.
Okay. And
I'm Kasa I said, "Demo yano enya fine because when the guy needs help no, na school no, na man one because na mun say akola no we school when ya 8 A's. Yes, to school no was idle. On beyond person be boa no. But me boa akola na about to the limelight no.
Yeah.
And the school na say, well, who baby say akola no go school as so the headmaster wanted to take the glory ne on kwa the ban or GBB boss na say enyewe enyewe to man kra me the
it's all kokra when
me all kwa Thomas Amwani free Ghana I many say enhu no
please
many enhu no even till now odu UK me friend wan fada so ko hia na danfo bi e wo UK on oka store ni kire na danfo mo no yes ade why big mistake because o headmaster na yo yodium no we school no now utifie o now utifie now headmaster no so wo ho but o headmaster ntimi am boy it was this guy using social media dey bow drew this level and some headmaster ni hu
okay
and if anything kwa na forget about your headmaster and focus on other major because he helped you.
Am about the lamplight.
Oh, could do a broche and I'm saying money. Oh, could do a broche cry. Ye video keke. What for phones when him? A video so. Me ne friend Thomas money. Me na mobo minya 80s are president. Them buy saying. Me there will be bias in poor or bomb pie now. You want to cry the man. Me the moon nase. Money said no. He will not do that video. So he took the friend to convince him before he did that video. For me, just recently, you're best economic student. Oh, Brunei. One can't share me. It's another for no. And a friend me catch him say, "What your best award? Best economic student award." It can be before home man. And I'm a fair money. Money say, Debbie, Mr. Adami, don't do that. I won't do anything. Don't do such a story about me. Don't do such a story about me again. I'm saying, yeah, money.
Oh, sir.
Have you forgotten where you came from? Must I want to boy, but where you?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm when you catch row.
Oh, you can't call him. You can call his headmaster. The headmaster is the no or share a collected chia as the or manipulating no cancer. I don't know. I can't say
I'm breaking the relationship.
Yes, he doesn't have. Amon doesn't have my number.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't watch his status.
Okay.
He doesn't also watch my status. I can't say my boy never. That is it. I'm saying money. I don't need a penny from you. 7. Me too careful, but well, you didn't buy fuel for me. I bought fuel for myself. I did a story for you for free. Nothing. I didn't charge you. I didn't do anything. I just did it for you. So baby, that was it. I didn't take any penny from you. I did it for you for free. And I'm more about my Facebook page, you know. Me commercializing. Like I say, me your story. Facebook bet to Yameka. Until I'll get something out of your video. No.
Okay. Eba say discourage you and
Debbie. Say kanka abaz dey come enkoye. And discouraging because me I know say if so omo we film when na be ma nyame akai me.
Okay. Okay.
That's my policy.
We did you know so yeah.
Yes, say nka mo ani akai me e bi anka nyame nkai me. Nti mo ani forget me na nyame ayi den.
Wetimi akai
because na mo ye ti amafo nan so. Nti abuye ya nyankora we hwehwe marketing kiti ye kura na odi ebo ne achen wo ene yakwan ya nam so eti amoni dey doesn't discourage you
eti for now ne dey just winning ni any your friend is a relationship bi and with me
Debbie
na family ni so mbeka bibia so
nchire family up to from the very first day I money story breaky here so now family cry obi en ho wo na
obi afro cry that was
obi not even Christmas time cry di bunya cry say fish apa cry because that next story near year no proud to Christmas. See to about 7th. Yeah. And proud to Christmas. It do Christmas day of that time. None of them called me. Even President Air call Mukumo, they didn't invite me.
Yes, Samo. I'm why a bit disappointed.
I'm not disappointed.
Okay.
I'm not disappointed at all because I know that if Amoni remembers me, God will not remember me. Right. That's me. I did meditation when because I didn't do it for Amoni. I did it for the people of Ghana.
Good. Abusa yane eye odamie jare na ne obabesra ye ewa ha. Ono na oye the man behind eye Thomas Amweni a obo 8 once ewa there so Presby Senior High School and they were could be ewa Brunel University a osua de a wa bin ye pa no na oye the master behind. And I'm so when lamplight and I'm so attracted attention of the president himself. And when I'm one day baby, I'll copy him. Iti Adame, ye beja ho appropriate a better than any one-on-one comprehensively near boy Juma. Alpha and Rama with your home. And then I'll catch a Ghana for it you.
Me catch a Ghana for you say, Obi anya gidie wonimu. Yeah. You have to believe in yourself. Not the obi biano, obey your why ye. Even crampo. sebi e ma pekwa na opa ye ho ne penny ye because ebia na ho na wo hira be free aba yes
obeye bibia na wa ye ye
adusua na wusua ye ho ne sua ne ye because abasi ya wa ne wa pass yin I say ne ma me wo 10 out of 10 no obi en ho nya kwan kra ko secondary school
okay
all course secondary all course 20 and onim say opass kra ontimi nto aso but still no say it's a so ye e pass
okay
yes
all right go new project no appropriate abenu so ye be di ho komo
mate
ye be di ho komo etiana nwumre torchlight ye ne yetiefo
mama chia kwofo
kwofo ya
chia dase bre akuamwa Japan autosumi no ye pesco ba yes machia no machia kwofo mpanyimfo nyina ye de bibias
yo wosu ye dase yakopon shira pa haye neat 100.9 ye ne eye odame ajare eye kwawu ambassador social media activist ono na nam no so a Thomas Amwani ene wakopie ewo eye Rationale University Adeso Private Senior High School ono na nam no so a abrantie pie ya about for so many years now na ene ese ye ne di babidi nkomo de bisa no I said you all can know say for now na kwakwa say the relationship has broken between ono ene eye Thomas Amwani of which Thomas Amwani crack and tell him say Master Wabo maybe no you say where you with you I said well, how do you take this matter say na you see in fact it's I think it's a bit worrying and it is saying and also funny 0503721744 0503721744 now this story you be a broadeno at appropriate time so that you be to me everyone ye na ye no edin komo emagana fo ne ye ni na ye no edin komo right ye ne odame jare wie ye wo eye alliance for foot soldiers advocacy wo mo ye MPP eku MPP foot soldiers eku a wo mo enso ebefie ha na ye ne wo mo edin komo na enkomo ni nyina no efa eye enei eno ama bi omususu se womo pese eba party ni mo a ebia intime emai eti sen na womo kadia for statement press conferences womo ye na yebisa the essence womo statement womo de ba betu udwa womo ebisa enti I think yane womo ebedi nkomo na now, one more by the group, but I believe I can only host 2 people until I believe 2 people would take the seats. Now, you know, one more Eddie and Common. I need 100.9. You need a MPP. Put soldiers here bidding common. And Richard, my make out many Professor Kofi Anochin so Rebecca sound, so baby Fia 1-on-1. Na ya say so far, said ya a year Ghana economy and the businessmen. Saying ena enwama eko eti bamenko ena mene alliance for foot soldiers advocacy a womo ye MPP emebono ye no womo eni enkomo right so Obama pen na menim ni din woman kan de menim womo ye so Obama me makwa be say na wo introduce onkrofo na kan e say
nyame adom ne mompai Bob Gary
good yeah de yakopon ase na afa abraje Emma Wofe. What to say? Good. Cause a good microphone to me. But that's what we did say.
Me didn't you pay more you me.
Okay. Okay. I tell you something maybe no share.
Sure.
Now Mubroni, what to tree? Because me Mubroni go bigger trees are there. But what you did say?
Mr. Midi Kamal, I'm a summer brony.
Okay, Kamal, we are Masama Bruni apa because Bibi just we are Masama Bruni apa. Woman can one more time, but you be brave. Alliance for Foot Soldiers Advocacy. One more MPP Foot Soldiers. The coup of my come one boom. Now, Obama, who are the executive director now?
Me executive secretary.
Executive secretary for the group.
Na Opemu Woyome, a spokesperson.
For the group.
Exactly. He's one of the spokesperson, just like Kama Amasaman Bruni, also a spokesperson for the group. And then other members now who are more in fact, who Farouk Tema, Bema tintin gram wankasa. Yes.
So I think some
exactly. And also executive member. Then we have Fawaz Amasamai operations.
Fawaz. Yeah.
Yes, so Aigbe Mafia. Uti de no there. And I'm saying repeat it. Aigbe Mafia.
I don't want to me to minka.
And also executive member. Now first we have Fred Genuine. And also executive member. Yes, also Matt Imprim. Executive member. And Orua Sak. Eric Asante. And also executive member. And yes, also Stephen Jojo. aka Osiki
body pa
nti ya uhu ye wo ha nyina
members of
exactly
afa
na fe so no in fact ye wo afa first lady nso wo ha afa broni baba akope
all right okay enti atie for them amochi on Facebook live ye ne Alliance for Accountable Alliance for Food Soldiers Advocacy afa MPP ku womo and ye no more aiding common now Mama says every European will you miss? Around here, Afa, so far, how many years now?
Afa, you really the 2020 election. I'm say early January.
Yeah.
Into 2021 January mu and I say
Afa.
So we are barely about a year and a half.
Okay. Now, what's your objective? Somebody say Afa now. Are you meeting or more?
I think so far it's been overwhelming and fantastic. In fact, our expectations, how we thought, say, Afanankasane amalgamation of several groups within the party. Offer a platform for all food soldiers across the country to have a common voice or platform. And we were a few friends who on social media, and we came together. But it became sort of a movement via Yempo na intimipo and handle a platform. Everybody was rushing to be even be on the platform. Our numbers over 5,000 members even on
across
Facebook,
the country.
Across the country. Across the country. Your membership in
but regularize you.
It's been challenging. It's been challenging though. Only say food soldiers ne party madia. Nyamia domu ye party wa abemu. Everybody is looking up to me say opportunities be on. Musumbe me abuane. So it's been challenging, but they try in our own small way, kakra, to manage the group.
Okay, good. Kama.
Yes.
Group no at saying mo party MPP no but I am with the same on so amode group no so far also saying at the amount. If really you are being recognized, yes, recognition in themselves because I'm say party events are who do be why you more presence and it is signed that here. Are you visible?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, very, very visible.
Yeah, we check every constituency at least to come more. We say MPP, foot soldiers, work on
yeah, Adam Kony, Opemuka, national in nature, Kati across, and I try say every constituency, a benya, inipa bako anami no be ewo because the upese unya idea, a heavy national appeal, I say we need and what baby said the open information open correct information because when you say mostly no you release press statement in this anyamano and you say yes anyamano now data now gather no and see so now ukwa things I know be challenge and credibility so very much important.
Okay, that is good. Now executive secretary for the group my press conference I did last week
no, on 29th July.
29th
so that is
July, yeah. And I'm your press conference.
Almost 2 weeks now.
And I'm sending statement about as I'm about so my party said their governance and economy so especially one more on my penny and no one more able minor. You called for reshuffle. President Ababi Yano. I don't know kuta the KPIs or the a year Juma. I don't know I say a year the month for. And like I say, yes, Obi Juma from the regional level, being the regional minister, the ministers, inti onhudi intia enipebi call say on your reshuffle. Or can ya crazy so you say bia mumubia mo pay Juma yet na mo call for reshuffle because AFA is part of it. Why is the group disappointed? Are they?
First of all, ma yendi kan and set premise no right. Say on the 29th of July 2022, press conference Alliance for Food Soldiers Advocacy, AFA members, you know. The intent and purpose of that press conference was to make an appeal to His Excellency, the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Say, indeed, we acknowledge the fact that the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, specifically Article 78.1 and 79.1, gives him the sole authority to appoint his ministers and deputy ministers. Indeed, we are not seeking to challenge that mandate, and we cannot challenge it because the Constitution is very clear. However, no, being full soldiers of the party, being grassroots of the party, listening to the sentiment being shared across the country by the rank and file of the party, no, then what be here say we will make a passionate appeal at this ready and yedi to nanim. Say, yera mampenyi, yenim say constitution no, amount 2 million na. Say, una obet me appointed ministers, una obet me appointed deputy ministers, metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives, as well as CEOs of parastatals and state institutions. However, no, yansu ye tie a form ho, ye grassroots for, ye a man for nete, ye omu kodwemu, ye omu fro trotro, ye omu fro taxi, going up and down, going to party programs. The voice of the people is that, Mr. President, we beg you, say, ye ba power in 2017 up to 2022, almost 6 years now. And indeed, we share the cry of the people. And he said, in sakraye kakra emra na sa ahonfa masron kono sa opepana man for the party adwuma no sa ahonfa man entimi mre biom, because yembuta enyina ne say as a party will be able to break the 8-year cycle jinx all successive governments have not been able to break since 1992. And if we want to break the 8-year cycle now, to break the 8, then we must be seen. And indeed, we must do things differently. How do we do things differently? We need to energize the base of the party. We need to give people hope. We need to give people a new sense of direction, a new sense of hope. Say, ampa. Indeed, yera mampenyin bia say yesu ni e frena, otie yesu fre, oje yenso na oye niema ye bojo so. Entina yadi press conference na share so na ye hope say enka abankese mu kura beto nsa frɛ because we indicated your press conference na say yatena say na ya compile list of ministers, deputy ministers, metropolitan, municipal and district chief executives, as well as CEOs of various institutions, and their names, as well as the reasons why in our conviction when they are reshuffled or dismissed from the government, na ye replace you more ebeboa. But for good reasons, we did not put the names or details out there. Nanka ye hopi senka at least no ye benya sa call no nanka ya call abankesi mu nanka ya present that detailed work na ya ye no, because afa hu yensa no research man in Canada afa hu yensa no, we have intellectuals among the group. In fact, people with master's degrees, and not just one degree as masters, but I mean multiples.
Multiple degrees.
Yes. In fact, we have lawyers in the group. We have engineers in the group. These are people who identify and associate themselves with the the agenda of full soldierism. They say, because full soldier, who is a full soldier? Full soldier, we are talking about Obia. Wafatu no so say party adwuma no 247 bia ofra no pa ewie enumere obeye say adwuma no. And these are people that we need. These are the people whose concerns must be treated with respect. Senebeya say ye hiomo ochena ne ye bo ke obia de merika beba abeye party adwuma. Inti ye de ni aye ka nyina ne say yera mampanyi yenim say tumi no wo nchen. Adesrede ne ye de tu wanim na nka ye hopi say enka response e bia nka beba ne say wate emrepemu ye beti nka ankoba ne sa, but ya bemu mu ye disappointed, but ye government intino ye ntimi nka say we are throwing our hands in despair. we shall continue to support the government, to support the party. However, no, yebeko so na ye make an appeal to His Excellency the President. Say, enkebe to me on reconsider the decision. Na onye reshuffle no.
Okay. Now, who are those ministers? Who are those CEOs? Okay, who are those the MMDCs? How many info? Obemu.
Obemu. Jerry.
I'm going to be baby or like a friend of you. How many info?
See there, that's it. MSS me able executive secretary Kayano, because we don't want to personalize the issue. If you go about mentioning names publicly, then it's
as if personalized.
Yeah,
research work, research findings.
Well, that is true.
Research findings, they are personalization.
Unfortunately for us, we are coming from the same patterns within our same government. In order not to sound as attacking individuals.
Okay, and rephrasing. Okay. Now, one more. Is it about their performance? Is it about their human relationship? Their woman nipan kutan with you saying, and I'm more alpha for I'm more south for no more face. And I said,
okay, see, let me say in 29th July press, we did indicate in it, say, some people, it's obvious, some of your money, make their intentions clear. For example, say, this is our ambitions. We aspire to be first gentlemen of the land. From the red go, no, declare almost say they want to be president.
And then that affects the opposition.
Of course, me assure says, well, na ebia your ambition is to be ahead Peace FM. Let's say it's even a rival radio station. It means that is geared towards achieving that aim, which may not necessarily serve the interest of NIT FM. So we feel that there's a conflicting interest there. So such people there, we feel they don't have any business to continue holding their portfolios, and we made it clear in our presser. Aside that, the focus is also not only on ministers, but on CEOs and MMDCs. Research after the 2020 elections, and where there is general knowledge of BNM, we lost most seats because of issues, usually conflicts within or between MMDCs who are appointees of the government and either the sitting members of parliament or the party itself. Unfortunately for us, 2021, most of these appointees or MMDCs have all been retained. What does this mean? It means that the problem that we should have addressed, may still persist. So we feel that in areas, in some of those areas, it was a reshuffle being caused na IMCs near the end free, and it's also not them. Aside, say, a bit more working against another relationship, some appear to serve only their interest and not the interest of the party or the party foot soldiers. And now this growing, Obama, and I said there's a huge gap between party and government. We believe that some of them are not serving the interest of the party. So we need people who are committed to the party's agenda, but the needs of the party. Na omotimi abwa support because it is when the party's base energized. Na so munya new sense of hope bia and umbetimi dia ye ejuma ama the breaking the eight na the bia can, which has now become almost like a Sunday school hymn, and not just a hymn or a rhyme, but it become a reality. That is what we AFA members want to see. And we believe, sir, it is only through reshuffling and giving back hope to the Ghanaian people and our party, Grassroots, and me achieve this.
Abusafe na wo hwe na afi no wachi mafidie na ye ne MPP ku a ye from ye Alliance for Foot Soldiers Advocacy. Womo ne ye no mo aiding komo no. Eno ma bi a womo de womo susu so maban e wo ho. Na aban no wo ho no womo ta aban na chi na mum ya womo susu se enhye da nkoyie no e na womo voice out said ya empanifo ya appeal no de man empanifo, especially the President of the Republic of Ghana say obeti o because womo akofom bi another their president no enye anu bi na womo foot soldiers na womo da fom womo kofom pa na bi anu no womo te womo do womo na na dwom. President me the last time okoto wache wodi abiase we no de womo to wache pa wodi ase enti womo nim de ekoso wo pa enti no then seven na womo de to jano now come out enti now safo ya mo ken ana de amosusu say eye president onye no then share president ayi ano say ono na opa safo no and OGD say they are delivering. MPP, yet to about we Ghana for to about 2020, no. MPP amenyoku no, omo pa bedyoku bi, headed by Euros Afomafo.
Sure.
Omo eko memu baby ya. Because party no, omo nimidi into a parliamentary level. Ibisa ebaye sa meka say is it a landslide? Lord say a hete party no. It is a report na available and is it because say be a woman painted the real picture to the president? Because what you make as a mono, or say majority of the MMDCs they were retained, and that is fact. No correct. It doesn't mean some information are available to the president, and then AB and the mumu is different from what the party also saw.
Well, I believe say Utie Kasani ya report na no party report no classified, but aside say AFA members no yemu bi so ayete ha no yes I constituency executives and there are some issues privy to because sa research na nyina participate in those research work, you know. So topical ana a major one a womb any sa MMDC examples or cite here, because nyina say politics localized, and if politics is localized now o MMDC ni member of parliament wantawa ana neni da seat no so onya ana person nkofo obi fufro no, all these internal wranglings no affect here. Much as say I will agree to the fact say report na asa minu ekasa ekura and leak here. So
as a munim dey wom.
Yeah, because penny for and same. And I can tell you say the time I ever for the first time time I ever released this MMDC list and many people who were very edgy wanting to know whether you be a man for an retain on. For the first time you could see say party people were keenly following the appointment. It tells you how important that sector and it is part of the your friend say sectors now you call it and I plead with the president say on reshuffle, because me as a constituency executive is
constituency be now.
Me I'm a summer.
You executive.
Yes, me a national coordinator.
National coordinator.
Yes. One of the positions omampeni etwenini esan kohwe ho ebeya me depa, because going into 2024 no ye mpese near 2 year 2020 ebesan repeating ho, because evidence in ho say despite say before the COVID be set in na obi sa opposition this anyama omukasa nya obi so before COVID beba no, how was the economy? They will attest to the fact say the economy edging so upon all that in ambitious projects are present, policies already by now implement here, still yako about to affect here. That tells you say yako 2028 yenim say our convention of
2024
2024 elections, our convention of say when you're 8 years it's enough for another way to come. No say set that ambitious target, say no, we want to break the 8 and to 2 year ebe party no and until nema afa yedi yanu abejim making that call say there be the base of the party must be energized again, and we can tell you say ene so mampeni etie this red here now oyemaya I can come and sit here boldly and tell you say go back there and study the grounds and see one kasa who said much improvement beba into the system.
Na mo wo nipa bi nso a stand by so mampeni nya reshuffle on fa we nkwa ha on fa we mra ha ana onye firing on pam nipa bi mfamfiri ho. My research no etimi capture womo the rightful replacer won betimi ababesi o manan Obama.
Absolutely. In fact, sana me kan kan no research no very detailed. Enti we went a step further. Apart from the fact say full soldiers no and leading this call no, I can tell you boldly say these are the sentiments shared by the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party, and I know what I'm talking about. AFA knows exactly what we mean by the call that we are making. It is a general call, and indeed people who were present at the MPP Thanksgiving service just after national elections, those who were present at the UPSA auditorium on that particular Sunday will tell you that there was a rapturous call at a point. Reshuffle. This was an event that had the president of the country himself present. What else could be more of a call than this?
I'll try to catch you.
Okay. Thank you. So the point is that call na afa for ye lead no call beer, it goes beyond just afa. Now the point is that this issue about say appointee way and mono homo de ntia say yenya obi a ye de be replace no MPP party be a ye boy ho samrane say we have the men, we have the women, and rightly so. In fact, ye parties from kwa ye party na sabi enti say NDC for de no ye party ni ye party a ekuku damfo and a war party mu, a party that had the likes of BJ Darocha as the first national chairman, the Ejenim Boatins, the Dambotres, the what was the name? The Kwabene Japons, the Jacobeche Bilantes, the late Sir John, and just recently the likes of Adrinkesia John Bwedu. This is a party that has always had the men. We have never lacked the men and the women. Let me add that for gender balance. There is no way ye obi enea ye beka say ye nya replacement. In fact, we have 1,001 of such people to replace. And unti ni ye hwe mu aye say no. Say ye lawyer ni na opea. E na untimi yi lawyer ni a. Utu ani a ye wo lawyer fo bebre. Ubetimi yi baako. Yes, e de na hye ho. Say ye engineer na wo hia utu ani a ubenya bebre. Inti every sector in terms of ministerial and I say CEO position and I say MMDCs, in fact, ni aupe bia human resource aupe bia no ubenya bi e de afele that space. Enuntina ye be koso ni asre ye ramampanyin. Say sana medi kan no 2 minutes de e woni nchen. Na mo 2 minutes ye de ye be koso asre no say waye ejapa a otifie de sebe nema ye koso eso ne namu esu frɛ no sɛ ɔno pɛ ne yɛde yɛni ɛto n'anim na ɛbɛyɛ a very good and a big, in fact the biggest legacy a obejama MPP ne sɛ obe handi over power asande ama MPP flag bearer in 2025 come January 7. Nti yɛbɛkɔ so asrɛ no sɛ adesrɛde a ɔmamu ha MPP foɔ etitrifoɔ efomfoɔ edwedifoɔ ma edwedifoɔ mema taxi drivers, trotro drivers, footballers, everybody near ye can as party ne say sabi ebru sabi ekronto ye baye since 2017 up to 2022 na se nipa ba ko pe at the same position. In fact ubeye so complacent mpo wo bebia wote no na it is not for nothing ntina ye hwe football, the game of football the framers of the rules for football omudwenhu ehun say akoye agudie bi anase akoye bibia ekoso aye manage die ebedu baabi no obi bebre ebedu baabi no obi modern ball eso betimi ate ebedu baabi no obi ani so betimi atata no nti omuma kwan say ubetimi aye substitution anase ubetimi aye changes na wo de obi awremu na wa ma obi atena nchen na obi nso wo ho a o man call up kra e ma team no mu biem ni nyina no e ma ho kwan sanso na governance amemuo etie nti ye start ye no minister si ebi abom ho modern pa ebi abom ho modern pa MMDCs ya ye ken ebi abom ho modern pa sanso na CEOC ebi abom ho modern pa na mempese ebeye se miyiyi mu nti nka mebobodin but ebane sa obi a wan money din so beka se o aden na so ba man na afafo mo kotena ha na mo bo asemesi din na mo be de
but dia wa ba no modern pa 1 John mo no modern pa 1
ho de obama sa ku we ya pare
personalize no
na
dia wa ba no modern pa ba ko
na senior
ebi ka ho dia mo no modern pa aden mo amugina che mo na mo ye che
Jerry person dey assemble o. So come on Jerry.
Your press conference na no. There's a portion
when you go universities. Ah, more multi different thesis. Now different thesis. Now what's with the environment word there? You've kept it to your chest. Now supervise at what show?
Thesis.
My one.
Academic thesis, no. Academic thesis, no. Topic now the call, no. Obi na approve ma and cultural. If there was some be defended. Way on my penny will have constitution man is out to me say on your appointment. And now what usren say upanacho say on your reshuffle. In part of your press statement, you know, there's a portion I see. Yenya Quenya na share presidency. That is here presidency. No, say chief of staff, say vice, say president Tanankasano. Obama ya Quenya. You know, mubekwa kwa discuss it. Say so research findings. Now all of a sudden, we bet na radio so who seek opportunities. So obekwa kwa share penny 40 say. Now when you Quenya or radio so now they are too jar. Say who here say
you are trying to be diplomatic.
No, we are not trying to be diplomatic. We are trying to follow procedures. So we say only penny and shana munkasa. Unfa sasem no entuja before say obeka say ope akwenya na oni na kasa.
Moye nkwala papa. Ope say no papa kwa kwesi we dey kind dey asabana ba be.
Absolutely.
But obeti mama papa example say okay fine. Na ade be say na me pesa be come once. No, giving an example. Or you are just giving an example one case obi is about what example. So maybe another bit my trigger or papa say they are working
the best example I can give you is information. The best example I can give you is certain ministries I was a president in reshuffle. That's the best example. Yeah.
Ministries be
any chief executive positions no be. Any some MMDCs I was a president yesterday on reshuffle. That's the best example. Okay,
my call for bahapa meba we send a message be yes and nipa no benim de nti aso doubting Thomas. Also good evening Magjerry, let them provide their party ID cards. But mind you, when you tell me sound a direct question so or ye den e wa masaman or ye Nasara coordinator. Becoming a Nasara coordinator doesn't mean say
I'm also a two-time constituency communication officer.
Two-time communication officer. And see, your own friend Olivando did this say
and this is the youth organizer.
Yeah.
Constituency youth organizer. Yeah.
We also have a deputy youth.
Okay, it's well be some party card, no. I don't know what dear a woman or no. So positions no.
Senior, only need any say who here say Rebecca say Piaquina, Yabeshan, Yabet me answer no.
Thank you. Okay. My mention now say these ministers MMDC some more come semi. Omanpenny so on your daily briefing. I'm panson because of your president. Said your kasa ye no ono so bone nsa no kra na obenya national security eboa no just say the opese onya bia onya eti what do you think is the challenge opemo ede na eje wadwe say eje challenge from the result the president or feedback a president enya ene de amo amoso mo form no munya obstacle na ede na akwanse de
senior mpacho medase em say adesua kakra mesua wo school no me lecture bi
yeah
obegina board no so na odro nipa mienu mu gina baby ana otro 6 ewo mu ni mana symbol bi SS6 ana obusa say yes ni ogina ha ne say 9 ni ogina ha ne say 6 inti empembria no in everything or in any circumstance bia no I have viewpoints then account we represent the grassroots of the party. From the grassroots perspective we feel a lot can be done than is being done. Maybe at the presidency level, at the top, of course, the ministers, most of them, in fact, the cabinet ministers, send all kind of president briefing.
Yeah.
Of course, almost draft, almost policy, near idea, almost president. So the president may feel this is a good idea, but maybe now implementation of a particular policy, baby, at Tochima, and now they are no ubehuno at the cabinet meeting and at the top. The direct beneficiaries of the said policy and our project number den omubehu bebi etosi no yen ye wo fom yetie Ghana sufre na mamefa obusa question yinti mamefa saade wentwem. It's not as if said the complaints we bring Ghana for ye no say Ghana for MPP Ghana for edo MPP pa and they've demonstrated this twice. First with the 2016 elections unprecedented, you know, about 1.5 million vote gaps. Even when we lost most seats now. We need still with about 500,000, right? About half a million. The NDC has never won a single election in this country under the Fourth Republic with even more than 300,000 before. This shows that naturally Ghanaian population NPP. The reason why there's a lot of, excuse me to say, noise, kasabe breko, yeah, voice I can't say. Ghanaians feel say you bet me despite the crisis, economic downturn near dear global crisis near dear kosu nyina no omo person who be keke no munya sa gidie back in the NPP anything I call for reshuffle. They just want to see a move within the governance shake up. And even I me support you Rajon Bodupa because by expertise obi e nya say na e obi a any candidate via no beti pano. But the party people felt say there's a time I was seeing in such a within the party. Yen wo shake up bi na ma yen ahoden fufuro bi sa ahoden ne penti any gidie no inti na ye call for this reshuffle because we know that when the Ghanaian people have that confidence again, hey, Nanado ado showman ado guy na oye ne reshuffle so Nanado atisi from there chale bibia be start here we economic issues crowds and all of a sudden we feel say it will impact every sector of the economy. Confidence level ni be boost party member no nyinyi ebia menya ahwe ebia appointee bi atwama no obenya nkranhye bi ase da share party ejumenim na ye nyina yetime de anokro ahoden sonku bi ataya aban nechi because we believe that NPP atetia pansa nkra no NDC eyesen nkra emonto ye at that stage. That is our belief.
Okay.
And me Pacho, I want to add
come on.
Okay, last Sunday, President share our UPSA for your Thanksgiving 30th anniversary. No? One of the comments, and I or the two your name as party people, and he said, "Person the first president obe handy over power to another NPP government."
Yeah.
And here he was talking to party people and the grassroots. Because him said the grassroots, no. And aside so omuto abano omo say that house to house campaign enti ebani party briefing they said okay president any briefing ebani party briefing any government briefing esusuye wom and enti na president ye to abama no even though we are president of the Republic of Ghana no still occur steering committee meeting to go and get the briefing from the party's perspective. It tells you say sanka nyina the same anka minjin di say president besanko steering committee meeting of the party.
Okay.
So, Sansu draw attention. Said the grassroots, one we vote, two we canvass for vote as well. So for President Nibuta ebe bem say obe handi over power to another NPP government. Yes, so ya this redia ya di tu nenim say boy na yeso yem boa na niaudi atu we ni so no ubetimi achieve and the party as a whole so be breaking the 8 no.
Okay, Alliance for Foot Soldiers Advocacy afa NPP mebunuku foot soldiers one me wo from pan one na apa okoi me call the senator member mo na mo no makasa ansa na beja o kwan se Obama finance minister the performance te say the more afafo finance minister because yade a great minister kra no kasa o se ono no enuane a short no enuane available na mom sika and they say finance minister no kwhwe no kokotua now importers and exporters and enye mo na minka mini good president appointment almost the statement about Betuja. You can say, dollar is a baby aquacodru, 9.1, more importers and one money baby aquacodru. Or maybe answer coma, any sika. It is more afar for more research findings, and finance minister capture and say, "Yo,
Yajidi say, a buying or bon homodin pa, a year MPP a buying or bon homodin, year and a adodanque kufuado. Lemon, Yajidi say, there are some areas obetimi aye more and nothing here calling for reshuffle. Sana yedi kanka. I know this is a subtle way to get my views or the position of AFA on respective areas, but I'm sorry to disappoint because a hodi a white throw into the bechame kakra because the moment I speak about one sector, it means I would have to look at other sectors one by one. Inte hodi o de bechemen na mo ni aye sre nyina ni say
o man one by one me na maybe say direct question
inte hodi o de bechemen obi be say no comment.
Okay, no comment. Okay, but say no comment there. Not just no obo no modo kan wo mo no modo one. So like you can just mention it straight away.
No comment.
Okay, some people watch say Obama me show live e wo poku say
me dana say
or say MMDC is they be a very arrogant na far bev yiram on the Facebook Live that making kind.
Okay.
Or say tell them they should be calm and just follow their father. Some come on to the Mundi mobile page. Okay, I see go one crime. Or say, hey, the another one is appointees are suddenly forgetting the one more. A so-called jobless Ghanaians across the 10 regions. Ghana then for 8 years to employ him. Okay. I'll say, I'll go see a message here. A job at then to say, Jerry, please ask AFA members if they are working or jobless. As said by the president, maybe they need positions.
I think before you continue that question, I want to address it.
Okay.
I think let us also be fair to the president.
Okay.
I think he's being misquoted here. Mm-hmm. People are taking the issue out of context. I have watched the video footage and I've listened to the audio of the interviewer, President Grante Enra. And from what I have, observed from the interview, they say, Present no bisa no question. Say, what take the calls for reshuffle? Na the response ne saying. And a president no say. There are a number of reasons amount for equally for reshuffle. Baako say NDC for mo person mo destabilizing the government. And a two no so no ebi mo so per reshuffle because omo per juma.
Yeah.
And to be fair and to be truthful to ourselves, say ene na say bia minister A and na wo ministry we na ye yinifio na ye de Mr. Samuel bi ebe share sa ministry ho na say Mr. Samuel na de na be share say juma na wa ma no ananya sa. Inti looking at the issue from that point of view, certainly some people will get jobs, but that cannot be represented. Say, indeed, obi or calling for reshuffle, be no president, so or jobless. I think that would be an unfair
but one of the reasons.
It
might be one of the reasons.
Well, that is not what the point I'm making is that is not what the president said. I'm trying to put the issues in context. Said does not mean a sensational headlines amount for the because we share video no now bo audio now they compare headlines ni bia papers ni bia na portals ni bi di to dwa. So MPP ni a uhu pe oyembe hyew but ukotie audio no na say bo video no na ohwa uhu say ni okan no call tail end of the submission no different, but the bottom line is that or indicate say reshuffle and can immediate plans and it is for that reason into alpha for your position is say yenso ye feel then disappointed into your because was reno so on reconsider that decision.
If the president fails to do so, or papa 1 year, and then I'm going to say
well me ubisa a question I make say me was some hope kakra because part of the statement
hope wademo
or say you do not do reshuffle, you don't give prior notification say obey reshuffle. If you want to do it, you do it. So the tail part of it Emma me feel say yes can options but probably the timing. Yes, because so obey but announce I don't think say omanpeni bi wo ha obey reshuffle wa Ghana ha wa bebo amount for next week me be reshuffle so I don't think so. So once he says say what obey still AFA members and internet still that's what areshemu pa
masa 1 year because CBS pay but first time second time 1 year obemu 1 year.
So me reference to his statements again in the interview the president said and I quote or say I'm not disputing that there is quite a lot of attention there but I also think that there is the need for us to have rather a holistic look at matters relating to reshuffle of ministers and appointees. Me assure say the holistic approach your man pinyi can includes stakeholder engagement and the ASCC say yentoatoa adwen enhwe say possible ebiem your man pinyi a demonstrate over the years say ba man pinyi a oka asema oti even say another fourth republic me nya so man pinyi bia e bipoda ye ba abemu anche bia na nsese bia na policy bia ndisi for the about towing of cars na wo ho bedani issue topical issue bebre ekoye he koka e man penyin say pam no twam no sa policy we ne kura na ye twem ya fa mbebiem ya
we put to hold on it
and am ka ye Of course, it's not been implemented yet. Wachia say, your man Penya no ka say, obe make sure say on one kasa as part of the legacies, no, you better about MMDCs so, and they are making side and Ghana for any opposition for raising concerns, no. Your man Penny, hold you on that referendum and anke PCMB. EBM Japan de lo 11 ning na edru baby Ghana for kasa ye no say okay me kwhwe baby amosi issues wo ho no na ma bansa na later or present here, so we believe that as a listening president as he is no this time around no yenso yeguso stakeholder engagement. Actually before we came here no na yakọ visit one national executive. We are on, let's say, a visit tour to some key people in the party, and we hope that these engagements will be fruitful. Now, President, consider your plea.
All right.
And the point, a quick one, a point must also be made to say, unlike former President John Mahama, our share Ghana for 32 million yen nime catcher and say, oh no dear, he is more or less like a dead goat. Just say, oh no, can't send be any who bet to me no. Yeah, Ramampeni on cabin
explaining. Oh, contest now we're explaining.
Your kind, I don't know. Repeat
the context, and
the context. No, person training answer. Oh no. Oh, join for the sounds rose kind view.
I don't know.
And sadly, he said it in direct reaction to civil servants. Ghana paperwork. This should have insensitive that president.
Anyway, Alpha 4 and I will do Omokano. Perhaps my just few calls now on microphone no Omokasana. Professor Kofi Anochenso Ewaha or better na say. Alpha 4 ha wo ba na one 0302243540 0302257902 Madio. Okay, Sesana mami na yako Madio.
Margari.
Yetio.
Margari we wa unya bema wa konta na amu akuna.
Yambo ni toto ni yanko.
Anyimre na memo se Obama ane Fawaz ane Opemu aba papa ane etumu acheduma omo dwen MPP Grassroots no omo yama oman Ghana ne MPP ku no. Margari be yebese omampani. Se mitie omampani asemo kaye. Any gadgets that also asking or short to the Twitter handle social media now. But you say a man penny, I had your bear reshuffling because God be said here reshuffling now. I don't know, I don't remember a table so and I remember fool so at Tiana, Magdalene. But Magdalene, you said you MC DCs do the other member. I don't know me go open with more some of your office. The essay will be influencing to know. They say I'm not doing any reshuffling. Now I'm trying to any Kenya and Mana Mamurum. Now I'm gonna phone some every year. Gonna for Canada. Magari. You will be a deal. You will be a deal. You MC do again. Then a day called to go to Canada. But in that or your MC.
Okay. Better say. Mami for next one. Beba Chomajo.
You so Jermak.
Yes, I hear you.
Me pacho me dindi Ali Taliban.
Okay.
Me Fafi Abdul Mama here by Joy. Mamentia, me boss, Amasama Buni. And I'm Santia, the 8th breaker, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Wani Ben Abdallah Banda, any Honorable Sheila Batas, or Abdul Manoff constituency. Jermark, Osha about Risha for your call about eating. Esther Embassy. Because a bimu for a boo any the Emma party Makuram. Ena for a boo Emma a bimusu. Ghanaian Sankasa. And any day na ye excellency na do don't go fadu. Risha for you, ye nya, send a beya bibia be call wow.
Okay.
Because this time around, we want to break the 8.
All right. But I say, no submission. Beba so Majo.
Major so Majari.
Yes, man, you too.
Offer King, new fire station.
All right.
Me bomb me Brahma more or me bomb Mabaso. Me bra, your friends say, I'm so Obama, me Tienwo, Musista station back. The host to Nubusane say, to say, what's the reshuffle? What's your saying reshuffle? When you pay in fever. And this is when I take advantage of the man smart here. Over the better Gessi and Yabino. What I say? And this is why you're reshuffle, and you're private or master dafa. You say, Nanado Sackett, who was the finance minister, you have a kumsing, and you're private or master. What was your Nanado Sackett?
Now, what are you talking about? What's the NDC for NAFA plan?
And this is one of our plan. And this is smart.
Hold on. Hey. You are shooting yourself. What's the NDC for NAFA plan? But AFA 40 years. What were you NPP for? NDC for the take plan and the man AFA.
NDC for the status and Madino.
No, the point is AFA for air calling for reshuffle. It is our NDC for NDC for the status campaign. It is an NPP for one year smart here. I will never yell. What is it? It's a man smart. What is the finance minister? All right, but that's it. Maybe for next one. Maybe my last one, yeah. My joy.
Mr. Mike.
Yes, sir.
Pacho, a Jacka Brand Cafe.
Casania go to you.
Marjorie, do you do the Pato Catreve, a Quanya, Yura, a Makwata, a Faso, a car, Roto. Your man is one. I'm going to open the office order as a good minister now. Other than a man got a young penny clear Ekasa. It is all your MPP as all your nuclear. That's one by the bonus and ya. Oka, neither day. The boy and Martin will see your honor. The bomb boss papa.
Okay.
So when you could go so many before, no more calling on governors, the government, and you're reshuffling. No more yarding.
Okay. Thank you very much. How you need 100.2? We be all free. Be have it as say. Mama test here, but as so Obama. And then the chat to Amokashe.
Yo, Mark Jerry.
Yes,
yeah, the kind say. Yeah, the afa. You be cause wasre yera mampanyin. Say, sani ye di kan fitiase no. Ye nim say 1992 constitution no. Ono na money to me say otimi appointed the ministers, the deputy ministers, na MMDCs na CEOs. Emo yenso yakoye stakeholders ewa memwo no mo ne ye bekoso asre no se waka nenso ye koso sre no se onsan fa nkwa adwendwen mu biom na onye reshuffle no na masa ahofa masronko na party fo no eya yere fi mu no ensamra party num na sa enkenya sronko no ensamra party num biom se na be ya 2024 ye koto aba na ehun ko yeden emma MPP ne yetimi breaki 8 no na wa handi over power esande ama MPP flag bearer.
Okay. Right. Madam Azopemo, Madam Soai. Davicho.
Mintia me MP papa obojimo no abo akosi efri famensa. Otia ne pa sa.
Eso no so. Me invite this our mama ka tell me. Okay.
Na ma answer na be sign off so no. Ahwefo ne etiefo bebre. Expect say at least ye be mo shout out into be my simaba ko pe. Simaba ko pe. Alliance for Full Soldiers members nyina munya time amutie yen. Ye damwase. Ye bekoso asre mo se mon koso na mon support ekuo yi se na be ya ye nyina ye betimi enya ne ya ye pe no.
Okay.
Yankopon shira mo baako.
All right.
Farouk. Marjorie.
Yeah.
With the mestre na offense and ye greater Accra national working committee.
A greater Accra National Wing, you know.
National Wing, you know.
Okay.
Jeff Kasim our dad no.
Oh, okay.
Omo no greti e ma mpanyufo ba be share ni mo nyam.
Oh, okay.
So ya bona baso na ya ba mpanyufo abaso.
Yo, Madam Asiala for Food Soldiers Advocacy Yakobo Nshrambo pa. MPP e mabunu ko titiriu. Wo mo ye mabunu pa na wo mo e na wo mo ye no wo mo di nkomo ni nyina ne fa wo mo sema wo mo susu se e ha wo mo wo mo di aba betudwa. Even though one party them, it's no any normally on common. Higher need 100 points in about 839. Your Professor Kofi Anoche is a babidin common. Or ye the managing director, the man a year Quan's group na owaha. Your babidin common, Edia Fa, a year you seek us and 2 year at home. 050372 174 050372 1744. Now, Yashani Yakin can be near the amount. A manifesto said we cannot force president and another to do reshuffle. You know what he's doing. Regards to Honorable, I must say. Thank you. Rainbow Difficult was a fantastic submission from our colleagues. Please kindly inform them that we are fully behind them. Rainbow, all the way from Kasua. Akoma for Stachima Yiribio say using Ghana card for voting in 2024. Election is a step in the right direction from EC because it will allow the true Ghanaians to choose their own leaders without any foreign intruders. We Akoma Foster and now or the Abano. Okay. So yeah, that's it. And what the Abba. Well, so good evening, Mark Jerry, please. The NDC executive should rather advise their members to go and register for the national identification cards because you see want to change the format about the voters register. Okay, thank you. Professor Kofi Anoche Atenas, or the managing director, One's group, over yen chain. A brand you did command the 4 minus 6 and 7 to your home, they standard support. When we're reaching somebody about Betuja. I can the found. You be say what are the realities? Obi baby say do we this standard support? Na wo me reach here the ho de kwa na. Professor Kofi Anoche, majo.
Yeah, Mark.
And you bring now what to say?
Erade ya dumi yetiase, you know. We give glory to God.
Ejume ko say.
You go soon kakra din there but yes.
It is a say exchange rate ya ka ba sa de na de tia na tio afia ko na ni ogra
I west man kasa de tia na ti
e say
west moving from bad to west yes
o she good for press statement on the ba to abonten a o ma chese no president anye bibia fa o pa be hadwe businessmen are including yourself while we entrepreneur complaining yeah there.
Okay, your mama chia with TFO now. At the moment, you know, the government of the day, it will be difficult for him to have any option. A bad in so benya bet me bibi fufro. Because the macroeconomic policies na ye pesi, you know. The obey be a hunsun sanso. Now the way almost shas and they can't say be a informasem, but the truth must always be told. Some of us you be intimate intro. Because politicians now as someone I was a year candy favor a particular party. No be as Papa Williams so anymore by NDC, but then I'm NDC for so on so no more catch and say Papa we there. MPP nipe. So some of us we are getting used to. The last time I buy a program, a predecessor here called IMF note here. A comment about NDC near the day way NDC anyway na yankopon be my and so many stories. So but then anything you move into me politics because a group be a o kasa also can defend how it is, but sani omo aka no ba ye mu bia edin ma ye anything politics no bia ye ntimi nkomo no but then the truth of the matter is that oman no fa kwaye kodru no ye ni bibia be ye in terms of oman na fa kwaye kono fa kwaye is be tu ya na mo ye hwefre
ya pem ne sa
ya pem one say I don't know how truth is it, but the way our dollar no ye depreciating no, I am beginning to believe is a minority funds some no more can say there was some level of printing of cash no. Could be it if we say one say obe depreciate currency anytime our sika system no wabra yen ye ho adwuma no if we are buying some it create more cash in the system. They devalue your currency. Now, at this moment, the catch will say the government has no option than to pursue the kind of policy now pursue na. Bisa say dientina mekasa. Pakwa ye free bano. Unse oman oba buying mbra woba power no.
Yeah.
Our position no share bebre. Now those ebono share ye no. Two things. why na dwen say opese wo ye most of them na yesi kwachi ade afa na se kwanchi ade afa kwanchi ade afa di sika na eyo now ebo na share ne do sisin ne income nti ebo na wa hye no edo sisin wo income a
se bia turbulence no be share ni nti ne man ko ba sa
turbulence ben isi wo na wa hye bo say wo na wo be di ade e na wo hye Ghana for bo say me ba main story Mary story your friend is saying teachers allowance nursing allowance may say now wo ba ye no one wa be hu the reality on the ground we free SHS ni na be hu the reality on the ground so you are now to tell your people say okay me ba ye no say ni na tie nti me ka say may say but enam we ni nti say na was ye no. Now, what the government of the day is trying to do is say, in order to save his reputation, no, he has to do it as against the welfare of the economy as a general saying. If he say, ye na in fact we free but COVID abani they are dealing and so many crises. So one would have thought to say, oh, social policies ni be no obejemo.
Now,
what say?
Or put to hold on it.
Yes. Yes, you review. You be review. Ebi wo hwa, e san kameka mema 5, mema 3. Something like that. Now, what the government of the day is trying to do is say, the waka so obeye na also ye. Na obeye nso obehie sika.
Yeah.
Sika no de beye no mienu. Either say obe taxi na wenya wo sika. What I say, because in a free market economy, no, wo no undija, o taxi, ejumayefo no, omo business now tax yomo, na we di enyeska. In the absence of that, no, a borrowing there and the men ka ho, because a borrow amenesi. Say eno anya sa de a, e wo say o print cash. What I say? Into whereby anytime I obey wadwen say, o taxes no emba senia eba sisia no, and I say said they are now here anymore. I was a be our cobobesia. Won't mean cobobesia also called printisca. Now, Okona ko printisca pe. We see Kana who are as compared to the major foreign currencies, no, a drop. And you know, say a drop on soa. Not just say what we call hyperinflation, no, about. So hyperinflation, it just say we see Kana first name out 2000 now. Ebi a tossament 20 bucks.
Yeah.
See, no. And I'm say, and run it to 20 bucks, and I was at 15 bucks. And then one I got 12 and I got 10 bucks. In a way, no, it is stealing from the pocket of the citizenry. Inti ebana sana, ube say, ubeye juma so untimi nyamshe. Oh, inti to avoid that, I was buying or reducing expenditure. What do I say?
I said, I knew they were reducing that.
What if all reduce fine?
30% expenditure cut here.
I want him fine.
Our official now say now, and who's a reflecting.
How much did your friends see? No, 30% expenditure cut was for project. If I heard it right, project
no,
yes on the
it doesn't reflect through a project, but I buy major expenditure beer or especially which the ministries normally at the end. Sika ekoho including the fuel ne no maybe it is any no aban cut down.
Okay, so what cut down? I'm not challenging them. The bottom line is that it depends on how much you are getting. Sika eba wonsem no and who expenses and as expenditure na obeye. What you say? Now if you're able to match that one, obia ho nkyere no. Because say anytime say ebia wo no enka wo say wo kate be 100 na wa kate 30% and as wo say kate be 50 na wa kate be 20 you are still owing. Nti diaka no, how do you go about it? Right? Nti at the moment, you know, like I tell you, the economy there, it was mismanaged from day one. Now, Dr. Baumiankasa Abejiatum, the banking sector cleanup, your friends saying some of the free SHS policy nani unnecessary expenditure.
Because specifically 30% was their salaries. Or better salary increment to Kranomanya. Salaries 30%. MDAs, Ministry Department Agencies, 20% cut down of expenditure.
Yeah. How much does it add up to when it comes to the total?
How much? How much? I don't know.
Say Senka, your GDP.
You're say be a full coupon, and what be a?
Maybe a GDP 100 million Ghana cedis. Nana say expenditure, the expenditure be 90.
It's a contribution to the GDP.
GDP, no. What percentage of it has been reduced in terms of expenditure? Now, say what to me calculating this now. You say, oh, I buy no. First, no spend it 100 million. This you spend it 40 and 60 million. Okay, then we strike the percentage. Now, and you are still not making it. Then we say, fine, you can one. A better say, I buy no, I cut down the expenditure, but no income no somba. Now, income on is that make of your not baby Sammy. When we are buying, then enter income reduce. Income no, look, you can choose to spend and still be fine if your income there baneba. It said there was a banema over cutting it down. Right now, the margin I'll be cutting it down. Me say no, me am say no. Maintain dreams the car, me spend home. I always look at how I'm going to make money.
Okay,
that is my prime objective. Because one, some of the expenditure are very difficult to control. As a leader, no, what I mostly do is say I am always investment minded. That is how. Yes, make sure they Yes, because the moment I begin to look within, no, I was a mean cut away, and most of the times it doesn't help us. You have to be. It depends on how you are managing your leadership. So I don't know what went in it, but what went into their leadership was not one of the best from the start. And I don't know what shall I say. Look, let me tell you. I've come to realize we cannot continue to manage our economy the way the Europeans and then the Western world manage their economy.
How?
It's a big question which requires a whole day's lecture. Now, for instance, a typical example, in the US, very simple. Develop the idea, conceptualize it. The moment you start something small, no money is ready for you at the bank. Okay? It's the way you be away to the US now the Baha say Uko bank na bisiani na 2%, 3%. Okay? There were so many things a businessman etimi share ejumasi very, very simple. Ghana has say what the Baha wona okuta idea yankopon di free so the mawo na wentimi enyawo initial seed capital brofu bia obeka bie ne ho ebeye two ukase okwakoje bisia wo banka America no anasa brochiri yeje obeye 3% 2% na high 25%. Into 25% no ebi abai ebi si akwem say na 35-40%. Into afi ba ko mfimienu a afi na edwuma no efifiri no na utua mfaso no mienu. Okay? Yes, and I'm interested, no. And so what it is that concept, no. Leaders, especially with Africans, now you feel say, oh, we are school, we are saying, no, African leaders must find a way to define their own method of what your friends saying, their own economy. Look, let me tell you what happened. I'm coming to give you a typical example. Mampeni Dada Kufuor Faso GM free our predicament. It was unorthodox means. Who say no, I can call myself a fool. Some people should call me a hypocrite, a highly poor person. Then I'm going to get something out of that season. When you intro bukumu, inti. Otihona work create or share the opportunities there are. Okay? Into someone who says, wabe fagana for the kwakoshe hepikemu. Of course, we heard those things. But he knew what he wanted. We're in economics. He was looking at the ultimate good. It is leadership. It is so. It that leadership. I provided. I books economics theory. Baumian economics theories. Nina, where are they? It's a typical example I want to give. All the Papa Nesuya there, but to apply what I So we have something we call the simple common sense. Those ones they don't write them in books. It is left to the leader to think through under any circumstance what he can do. Now, I am of the view, say, a young crop for in buy and in money be what they were looking into books. And it was not helping them. Right?
So books economics in them why?
Yes, most of them could not help us. Because look, so we share banking sector issue now collapsing now. I'm giving you more typical examples. They gave you a good scenario, table, pictured, fine. Gave you the need for them to collapse it. 80% of Ghanaians bought into it, but some of us didn't buy into it. For us, you were worried. Because you have something you call the necessary evil. Okay? In Crofona, who go mejumano, in person no more employer. Okay, how much am I going to spend? Namidi egu say jumano. What is the possibility say they may expect to say migu menya. Okay, so you weigh those sides. Then you come to the other side, the other negative side. No, in Crawford, they be a discuss show more fashion. Still, no, what are we supposed to do? But they are also employing people. So in leadership, you take certain decisions and yet quite popular from the initials. It becomes quite difficult. Why? How did we get here? We are here because of major decisions by leaders. What about ye dada bra bomwa? Obi wo hwa ye wo no to form oni hwe kura so ndeni nsem sika bebre. Me be ankra nam kuta politin bag. The politin bag na me free agona kwanya ko me ba politin bag na me school bag de boy chini bi no. Me wi assist form na me de me santi me sisa gu mu de kai na ankom no. Na me kuta by national service na ye dem beto alogboshi JSS. That is all I brought. Now, at this time in my life, you know, I've made it to a certain level. How did I make it? Where is the money? So leadership, leadership, the kind of life we lead, the decisions we make today, they have effect on us tomorrow. What it is that we are here because the leaders didn't do well. They should accept that. It is not any force majeure. Force majeure, no, yeah. We only went. We are one of the few countries. Epic. Your friend saying, COVID. No, you're spending just 3 weeks. Accra and Kumasi. So those times now you saw clear-cut opportunities lying down there, and then in Soto Habi BIA Juma Hansu and Timmy still a export bro. Poultry farms in Egu. How did we get there? Poultry farms in Egu. Go to Ministry of Agri. Maybe it's scared.
So be a mango farms.
So sorry for that for your Somekacho. You see, so it's all about leadership. The leadership cannot be excused from from where we find ourselves now.
But I am a fair recognizer, say, Ghana by Yabahon, no more share your books, nominate idea, no to say international shocks, no international turbulence in a realm, no a idea a higher. I am a for cry recognizer, but I say, no. To me, yeah, though it be a yaw, said your work, no, your leadership style, it be a fine and they say your first year and maybe, and the young yana, I must say, I'm an expose ye. But I don't see a reality, you do anything.
Yeah, you see, I don't think Bruni where another shots go cast. On him say there will be times. Now, one will also turn you to first time. We had these shocks. How come we didn't feel it that much? And I'm just saying, in leadership, no. Who of you know sabota frache? O papa hwini ni bottom, mama hwini ni bottom. And from maybe a boy bepimo. What you say? Asem kitu ebi na ya asem kuntan. So we didn't have it. You were running on like we didn't put down the necessary things. Yes, IMF. He said 2.5 million. He said 2 million. Was about 2 billion or 2 billion or 1 billion. within the COVID period, discussing in your home. And Sikano Cry and Casa, it was supposed to be a long-term loan. So what did you use the money for?
It be cry a grant.
It be cry a grant. So what are we talking about again? Where is all of this money? You buy a Sino-Hydro for Mama and Sikabi. All of this didn't come in the days of Kufo. Now we have means of comparison. MPP, Nanado Nabayano, they have to accept it. They have to look. I always tell you, say, I don't know, say, maybe somebody will say, young business, your friend say, maybe a business person. Timwa, who use your Mudio campaign, yes, I team now, Odiomo running buying. One of the things I buying way here and say, every member be a original platform should be at least on your position in big tie. President Kufuor didn't do it like that.
I don't know how does it got to do with it. Say nipa no beti my year.
No, you see, no. Beti my year, man. Yeah, bedru ha. Nina leadership. Why are we here? Why are we at where we are? Amampeni Kufuor again didn't get oil. We have all of this oil. We export all of this. So how come we got here? No. We cannot excuse the leadership of the day. Some of us contributed very big, very huge. Thinking, say, yes, they are business-minded people, but they are not. And your financial sector, go to the construction sector, go to every sector. Every sector of the economy is suffering.
A collapse.
So, we didn't experience that. So, and no amount of excuse. Open them was break 8.
And now, a new man is saying, the fault of the government.
Leadership. Look.
A industrialization agenda.
You see, everybody wants to go to heaven, but most 90% don't know how to get there. It is different from dreaming and execution. You see, maybe a project management professional. Yes. Our objective is getting the work done. You may have a nice sketch, but execution can be, your friends, of course, 90. What haven't we heard? Agriculture, look, my poultry, I had a poultry farm. It was over almost 80,000 to 100,000 best. You top maize now. What do you mean feed him one? So one sector, construction, look, and I make Mamu Debiano, real estate time, and I make a last time. In those days, no small girl no about. Overheading seven now kuta a offer letter a free ne bank. Yeah, man, your money by a 50,000 Ghana cedis. 50,000 Ghana cedis, check here $50,000 straight away, and you are making good money out of that. And what do we see? And they should accept the fact to say, Oma Mebua the business community. And I always tell you this, say, in a free market economy, a free market economy such as what we are operating, you will close economy and you will open economy. Now, open economy, what is then? Say, it is the private sector who operate for the government to tax them. Now, any attempt to be one business, you have killed your own propriety. Because you can only tax the people for your money. When you are operating open market economy, planting businesses must be your number one agenda and not to collapse them. So businesses are dying because of poor macroeconomic policies. And for that one, nobody can say it's not the case. Because, look, there are certain basic things also stabilize. You stabilize all of them, we won't say chronic, move slowly. Shocks baba encounter. Right? Yes. Shocks baba because leadership. Throughout.
Now, one more flamboyant economy. One economy is so. That's shocks in what might affect.
Oh, UK had neighbor. I'm giving you a background. UK is one of the biggest economy that the world has. Now, they are affected by inflation somehow, but they locked themselves up for more than 1 year. They are 3 weeks. Enkrotoa mienu, a region ya friend Enkrotoa. Mienu. Amanta mienu. Now, US, as I speak to you today, you see, in less than this year, although inflation is going up, what is happening is employment, they've created over 500,000 new employment. Okay, so there's something positive to talk about. How about here?
It's even those shocks, one more.
No. So so you see, say they also saying, okay, it's fine. There is inflation because one, your friends say the Biden's administration in Nigeria say obey infrastructure, your friends say project, and so trillions of dollars were voted into the system, and so inflation will naturally go because anytime you be investing in infrastructure, an inflation will go up, and so that is normal. But so when you talk about inflation in America, if you want to compare them, they are now also having to do with great employment. That is one of the big economies to balance. Look, Russia, their GDP is going up. Russia, they increased their GDP in the last month. And it all depends. Whilst other countries are also suffering, Sri Lanka, they are suffering. And it's because of leadership differences. It all boils down to leadership. The kind of leader before you. Rwanda, what is happening there? They are doing well. Why is Rwanda not crying? I'm asking you. Is Rwanda better than Ghana? So it all boils down to the leadership. The kind of leadership. Because me work as within this time, these turbulent times in Aminyi I haven't made anyone go home. They are still working. More than 200 workers. No, they are all working. At least I'm supposed to sustain them. I hope you get me. Elsewhere, so it all boils down to leadership. The kind of leaders are almost at that time. And for that matter, MPP cannot exonerate themselves and are shocks. But shocks are no. Others are doing well. Why are you not doing well? Do you want to count yourself among the failures? There are some genuinely they are failing. Sri Lanka and others, they are failing. Okay. Other countries are also doing well. So why are you not part of those countries which are doing well? Tell us. So you thought to say by taking the leadership is like being in heaven, there wouldn't be any problem.
Okay.
You see, Obi Kansembi say the essence of Christianity is not for us not to meet any problems at all, any challenges at all. But it is for us to develop a kind of character that will allow us to resist those challenges when they come their way. What kind of character have you developed as a citizen, as people, for us to be able to withstand those shocks? And that is leadership for you. And say they are ni free SHS so right so why are they? They are a corner samba. You are the one to be called upon. So they have to accept that one. And then they do a broader consultation for us to get there. But the
president, did he say economy the best back? Economy will bounce back.
I don't know the kind of.
Depending upon it be a foundation now. One more put in place.
I want him for my friend. Where is the foundation? Where is the hope? Where is it? The dollar is past $9 now. The CD is past $9. The dollar is past 9 CDs now. And all the indicators are showing, they continue to show red. There is high cost of your friends' interest rate. Everything is going up there. How is the business coming? How are you going to bounce the economy back? One would have said, okay, fine. This is happening, but these are showing positive. Where is the positive signs? More businesses are going to die. More businesses are going to die because they can't go to bank to borrow. Why? Because interest rates are going up. When you import, if you change dollar to import your item from, say, China or whatever, and you want to, change $5. $4. That is what inflation does. So it continues to steal from you. So now businesses are going to die because of high cost of inflation, high cost of exchange rate, which is not constant, and so many other factors. The business is nigua. You who live on taxes, you can't get it. Into Bisiano so corners ye hwe wenim na say risk no do so a na ye to interest rate in the amount inti I say you tua 5% a almost ube tua 20 obi tua 5% no yes ube tua 20%. And so that is what is happening. So none of the indicators of the macroeconomic policy shows any good sign. And to say, look, said your mokan, yeah, said the out exams from out exams are would deviate now, would deviate you. Because yes, sometimes who contain exams from our main control. Would you upon one and maybe I can bear 5 minutes. Yeah, catch us say, get ready to stop work, and everyone say, no, Safi, so I don't know why they should. They have to accept the fact to say, no, some of the policies are chance, it's not helping us.
It's about to withdraw and no review some of the policies.
Yes. He needs people who look at their faces and tell them the truth. IMF no policy, they have to quickly go there. What I've seen is that
IMF say you need to table so am I.
Probably
even though president are sure you say free SHS pa the double free SHS there. And
you see, those are the entrenched positions that he has to give him because you see, oh yes, Anna, he's sacrificing the business community for other things. And let me tell you, the only savior for every president when he's operating in a free market economy is to safeguard the business community.
What about launch policy to safeguard the?
They don't know what they are doing. Most of them, yes.
Yeah, headquarters of African Free Continental Trade Area, Ghana. And they just are buying or say the one district, one factory. A bit my flourish. And normally, baby, the one you bet me the aquaman on the more exchange.
Yes.
So that we
the man, Papa no dream, Papa. Nobody can take that from him. He wants to do something. Getting the thing done is the issue. And we have something we call strategy. Okay, so you may have a nice idea, but getting that nice idea, getting it implemented, you need what we call strategy. And that is what I've seen about most African leaders. They don't have strategic thinkers. Strategy are tools and techniques that are used to realize our goals. We goal ni say big Jerry, by 10 years no. We a friend say president and as we a real estate developer. Good idea. You we a president of Ghana. You see how we a presenter. Ni na wo ba be in 10 years time and be president. And no na ye adwuma no. And yes, I will be the president in the and that is what most of us are lacking. Most leadership in this part of the world are lacking. Sometimes you have to chew pepper, meko. Now we need things so and we need ideas and wait me presidency. And some of them you have to stoop. It will be also who stoop to conquer. It will be also who giant. So those strategies are what we are lacking in most of our your friends saying. In most of our leaders. Okay, they want to please everybody. Sometimes people must hate you for certain things before you can get those goals achieved. And I have most leadership of this continent. Okay, they always want to please people from the very onset. No, it doesn't work that way. Let people insult you. Knowing very sure what you are doing, keep your confidence going till you get there. But right from day one, this leadership wanted to be pleased. Your body say, you see. Some of us were quite sitting down there. Because the resources were, in fact, we had enough resources to be able to manage this small economy, but nothing was done. This free continental something.
Africa, free continental trade area.
Yes, we are part of the whole scheme. A whole Africans now they came together. You just join and then go by the rules and regulations. Perfect. I want to put it on record. There is no single country in Africa they have the highest potential for growth than Ghana. Great. Now, a small country as we are now, Number one is peace. Yeah, tia de kasane akoda o.
Yeah.
Asomdwe wa ha. O kebi chira no makebi a chire ya na akoda obi anya obi ahute. Ni etosumienu energy. The backbone of every developing country. Ye will be. Where are we getting it? Your oil wa ha. Gas and sisi ya starting ya no. Russia fuko ka omo ye na no mahodi na agina gas so. Enye oil nimpo. Gas na egu ha ebi bogua kakrebe kana chichire gu bottle mu no. Nti every business obi a wokuta adwuma papa bia no ope bia ye investment a obehwe where to get energy from cheaper source of energy. Otherwise untimi nye hote. Okodi ya kongwa womo more natural resource than us, but they don't have gas. About 80% of the country are using ordinary generator. Ahanam no akusombo nkroman mada roma. We this is the best thing. Gas is an bebu. The Indian say church or paper yaji besiani dia supply all the 16 regions. Very good. So you see, so look, raw materials they now pay. Raw materials ben up, product ben up so manufacture. Aluminium. What do you want to manufacture? You can get in Ghana. Raw materials they now. You every time shit. Bibia I was a winya with the modern day industrialized Ghana no. You have it all. Can agriculture. Hey, Water Lake ninkwa the banks of Water Lake. Ebetimia Ghana for the next centuries to come. The Water Lake in terms of irrigation.
Okay.
Water Lake ne yanka insure micro insure de insure aye insure emaye. Because look, what do you need? Oh, I'm talking about agriculture now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unim. Me ko Congo dia na me kwa koye project bi wo ho. Me ko ye no mo se me ya rules ni na. Na me ye survey ni wie no na me hu se no road bi o se me ye ho no se me ye no asphalt. Because me ntimi ye sapete. Ye die ya eno ana ye fa so di Kumasi kwan so takrade ansa na be asphalt no. Look, let me tell you something. The soil called laterite no, ye friend no bauxite, right? Laterite no. About most of them are the bauxite. Laterite no ye anhwea kokko na abowo mu no.
Yeah.
That anhwea kokko na abowo mu no. Ghana has them say wotra inkroka krebi penewo. What you say? Now, sa soil ne nko na te cement. Eno no utimi de sa soil ne nko a de twa blocks. Unim sa? Itimi twa blocks. New way bi aba ene ne ye di twa.
Oh.
I agenda 111 no. Omo ye no, omo yusu that laterite no.
And omo de ye. One is our hospital.
Uhia cement, opa won fa cement when also we bake. Now, look, opa say we bricks. This are tiles factories and e bebu okrom ha. Tiles factories na China. Bibriaba. Look, we have everything. You betimi ayi sidan ye use cement. You betimi sidan as cement no. Say you use 100.
But it's a tiles factory near the Obobo so. Ninja no most of them no so emanate you buy due to that industrialization policy of the government.
Yes,
one district, one factory.
Oh no, set house factory ni there. Meba enya one district one factory asem na chassis. Triford takrade no. Starting yende me distributor.
Most of them can say now, but
na be me say. No, me person me say. I am saying said there is no single country in Africa when you looking out for a place where you can set up your industry. Ghana should not be the first. Ghana should not go beyond the first 3 countries, right? Because of these things, I'm able to. It may be say a buyer, but then somebody like it started. Now, why are we here? Look, it is not the best of the positions we have to find ourselves. We have to admit that. Sebe ya can't wait na yesi echirabani ya pesa aban no otimi tina to so. Na otimi brainstorming the ideas of successful entrepreneurs in this country. They cannot survive on that. If they do well with obi to say, oh we wan go school and one so kutani si kanti weji we hu sikeni asa beta frache weji mu pen. Se wo hunu sikani a wajimu a no ye sikani papa. Aha. Enti se wo hu obi a wabɔ ne bra dandan ne nsa se betafra che yini suku stem to nchen.
Yeah.
Na kɔ ne ho aboate ye friends okwadwofo se kɔ aboate tenchen. Aboate tia no ye kete ye se kɔ ne ho. Fa okuntani na to nchen na wo de kɔ ne ho na kosua nyansa. And the entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, small business people, almost succeeding. They are the people you need to mix them in every sector of your economy if you want this country to turn around. Don't look to me. Every government agency must have an entrepreneur there. What do you offer? Offer a to port. When we school or once or very successful in entrepreneur. You put him there. You will see that the Uber say Sikape in your school. Uber say how to run a business is not more about school. Now, Belgian school say your friends a high way, but they have some special qualities in them. They are very difficult to be beaten. Now, only omo kasana say beta fra chom education in ye bebre. How do we are to buas na chichire mu chiromo. Say ya yegbu o de chichire mu chiromo. Uwi a some be catch no wada na fa kobrofo. Na bo say beta fra chom kan yan sem na de achiro. But here is the case, sir. Politicians never repair because most of these entrepreneurs no money in politics because on no share their war no betimi atene bibia ye nisika. O friend politics my din. You have to mix them up, bring them together, put them together, make them your friend. Now ubana is when a kasa do original platform so kasa ye into ubana if you throw them off and when you want to develop a free market economy the abua. Unless o pese who close no namwa na mukuta power no na obia nkebi because for whatever you do they will survive. Yeah, and you know they should be able to.
Until for now, the baby are doing there. Say the brains from the entrepreneurs to support a buying agenda
because
so bounce back the economy.
Because you won't say won't mean swimming better than a fish. Okay, and the whole idea of opening up an economy is to allow the entrepreneur, the business community to operate.
Okay.
What do I say? Now, when Untino say, "Wono, uko densumu," na so person who edwane we nsuya the way and nam dware a untimi ndware nsen no. Until for no environment, anytime you open your economy, you are saying, say, businesses should come and flourish. Now, in Crawford, my year business, I ye no, so when your moon ye idea. Now, obey your wood, then I don't know what you are talking about. Baby say. You cannot swim better than fish.
Okay.
In 2% usunya jare, also usunya enam, sibi enam si jare.
Okay. All right. How you need 100.9 now? That you see, you know. Aqua could drew that level. Say the exchange rate in Yaka once a man. I don't know. I didn't bet my idea found.
We need to export more. And I was say printing of money now yeah can I was on bit me omujai. Yes, the value of the currency will be depreciated. Yes.
The printers can go.
Oh yes, so printers can go. It means we are creating inflation. The kebia bani pansem nasa 1 year hu adwuma. Yeah, and say when yes can free. So there's no productivity. The productivity so bounce to tax the man buying. Right? And if money gets into people's hands without working, they don't pay taxes because we also pay tax. The woman say, "Open this kabia and bring you inflation."
And then they are about to their cement prices to hit 68 Ghana cedis per bag. The same button is
65.
It's
64, 65.
I hint it, yeah. Say, steep depreciation of city shows media budget will be failed. It's let's just say inflation and once a money.
Inflation is there. Because some catches the government energy so be some of his policies now here. Because a buying here sika they support to free SHS. Okay? Sika ne ma a buying bia wo to me so print sika. Inte send nimbegu ase there also print sika they solve our problem no. Da more print sika no na the economy ni bafom. Na dey see the na ho den bafom. Because say 1 year sika from say a taxes na can say he live, you know. He suspected that he was expecting that he was going to get something from the levy is not coming. 3 years in Korea and Korea school. In Korea school also do aduane sisi ana mo se ni friends ni suban ni sika semu yenti okobo besi a mo mfa ma no. Nti wono so policy no ye na dwun so bejai. Nti min jai dia aban bibia nsha aban se mo printiska. Aban bia no hu to me send o ka say my friend Bank of Ghana printiska we mame. And I say mo kwa printiska we. So that is one of the priority. You know, anytime they print money, the value of the CD will always depreciate. Okay. Yes, no say their friends a way canon a minority leader for ne can be say no credit. That means say that may be one of the reasons.
Bank of Ghana actually must say and yes and it. Yeah, say yes and because say on my sika. In fact, they say me pay statement na.
Omani this Kakoto was in the savings and in there.
Oh, that was Omani Jessica through Bank of Ghana.
How did that money come? Oh, is it meba?
You were loans, mame pay Bank of Ghana for statement because Bank of Ghana for Barbontin clear baby chirimo with long statement. One say and Jessica no much gum. So that is not accurate. The fact is, what I'm saying, accurate so much is
okay.
The idea good. But the business, as I said, US, for instance, are working years. So what we try trillions of dollars.
I'm coming. You see, that is why I'm trying to ask you, because the Bank of Ghana doesn't create money. So whenever there is money coming from somewhere from the Bank of Ghana, one need to find out to say, how did we get that money? Okay, from tax collected, from taxes collected. Okay, from import this time from this but we can say overdraft see a trouble obviously I'm not in that position, but then they should come back to explain to us why the CD is being depreciated, although because some of the reasons are one will expect to say CD will depreciate is when money is printed. Yes, when money is printed into the economy, the CD must depreciate. So if Bank of Ghana is saying, say, then you have to direct the question to them. Say, what's one of the reasons are, and one of the indicators I bet you say,
because foreigners fly one more returns, one more profits are one more. Foreign companies are your Ghana ha. 80 one more Sakasikana, Ninian in dollars, no more fly, no more deco. Good for a statement. One more can be said. Watch international your friends say business people. One more Ghana na. One more Banana said, oh, one more could be $25 billion. One be injected into Ghana economy. Why? Because one be industrializing Roma. But one be Banana a switch it at the core retail. It will better not be a number the 5 billion pe and number the abanomedy retail, no more than any if I so be a normal converted to dollars. And also I'm fly to their country. It's about the son and a yena is also so.
And I says can you dear. Obedience cabbation and you know
but I might go more policies out. I will international you can't just fly your money from a big country so there.
Aban we buy no ndwuma na egugu no emuru do say na Ghana for there na be na yes abrochiri for there. So this enema we ya kan asem a wo buy no all of these are possibilities. Banks na egu ye na emuru do no say na Ghana for about 70 to 80% of the banks na egu ye Ghana for there. Nti wo pese wo them say aban no na wonim say ugu nkrofo your friend say ugu Ghana for ndwuma no na ka brofo ne de no omo afene so amu diska no because ya ka we hu asem ne dada na afia na be ka kire me de ya ka we hu asem no so enti sa because look ya ka hu asem asem aka hu asem ha de dada na ewom ni say collapse of bank ma tro hu article atra foreigners ne de wo mo time afene so a wo mo be yi also mo declare profit na say beta fra to mo nya Ghana for mo ye way for nti also calculating na account say me kwa kogu nkrofo ye dwumen a Ghana for do na be say yi na ka abrofo di no mo declare profit no mo de kwa be den nti din na no egu aban so me na mgu no ora why na egu no why no ma those policies Bank of Ghana for banks na ngugu policy no mo de buy say who sika nso we ya on qualify na when de buy it all of these are playing now the choir promise here ha we the choir no mo region ha it if today omo hu say more foreign companies are taking back their money ye no ma yaka okrom ha no hwe bra ye bre hwe Ghana for mu ye adwuma hwe bra mu bre support be na ban de mom omu gu adwuma mu hwe wenim kra omu te say your friends omu te say buachi bi na say we bi so din so there no problem enti what okay. Look omeba say we share countries almost survival like Russians now they have deliberately planted people we call them the oligarchs and they deliberately sponsor them to champion your friends say bigger businesses across the world so they bring the money in who they now new mo had say no we go mu no modwuma and jume gugu banks akese na bi wo mu na Ghana for ba ko pe na kem nti de ne ye no ma ya ke oni mbra ye bransa na team survival
okay it now say me samena a year Bank of Ghana for reasons na wo pen na
okay yeah
or same details in the a year 1.6 billion of government bonds sold by commercial banks 6.2 billion cash from the special drawing rights from the International Monetary Fund. Say I am a woman is a one member to Biaka one year
okay
now 2.8 billion of government owned funds held with the Bank of Ghana. It's a basic and then 11.4 billion and the overdraft
okay
to the government. It's
overdraft na free na buy banks na the bomb besiana say Ghana for na the when for the bomb overdraft na the no free
over energy bisa.
Yeah, so you see, let me tell you the truth. The Bank of Ghana, you have to ask to say overdraft, where is the source? How much the IMF, how much we accept them? 11 point something, where is that money from? If you didn't borrow, where did you get it? Okay, so you see, one of the issues I say, the Bank of Ghana is supposed to be independent and autonomous in most of these policies. Unfortunately, they are being controlled as well. I say this because you see, you can tell. Look, in America, they say we are going to print money. We are a Republican country.
Okay.
So if you listen and watch the print this, why don't you tell the members? And it's not a crime to print. It's not a crime to print. Once you have good use of that thing, these are what is not helping us. Overdraft, no face can we have 11 point something overdraft,
11.2 billion.
2 billion overdraft. No Bank of Ghana, no one to be a bank, baby.
No, your deposit, I first can't control.
And maybe some fan way. So the overdraft, is where we want to know where it is coming from. So where did they get this money? And if it's not enough from the government alone, and
that's automatically the Bosian on the
way. They have to show the source. IMF they've shown
COVID-19.
Oh, COVID-19. They say, anytime you go to Bank of Ghana for money, when you don't have money there, they have to print it for you. They have to print it for you. They can print money for you. Then will be a match. They wouldn't make catch or my machine is war. Almost. Obi a match. Uzikan never be a foot through. And who come was there? Reason they will print it for you.
Okay.
It's like they are injecting money into the economy. With the reason say they can withdraw it.
Right.
What am I saying? It is within their operations or their right to do so. Ubi so mo cash no money yamo anaja wapem. What I say? I know there is overdraft no more candidate. Say it was supposed to.
Let us know baby omo overdraft in the field.
Okay.
Also one moment who baby omo.
Of course yes, they have to because look, one no mukuta yesika sika na yomo dia. Menu mi enu na dia Ghana for dia. Inti wo dia wo so buy wo so you overdraft a kire say bia overdraft na da ha na me kofa buy. It was a printed money.
Okay. But I say how you need 100.9 Professor Kofi Anoche an entrepreneur. Your business mogul, Eddie Nkomo, your managing director at the Macquans Group. Yanko, our so also said the Sikasamity, your credit ratings are Standards and Poor, at the Babatuja, and they said, so far, you Sikasamako Guta statement, one of the Babatuja, fa wɔn na ekra no amade ba yɛ mɛɛ mu a yesu yɛnya bie wɔn ka ho bi sɛn na wɔn nso ɛte yɛde ma wo yɛbɛkɔ ama no so na yɛne amanfoɔ so ɛdi nkɔmɔ 0302243540 0302257902 Majo
Yera.
Okay, yetio.
Magay, Monia Juma Power.
Yeah, that's it.
Ufia Nochi, quantity, and ne, why that dear me power battle. Na, me perceive challenge or last time over Kasai be now Casano. Once a year be mono. Your follow MPP, what come up to no one can ye pay not yet, I came straight. But then I made a professor now at the amount and then I must say. The first no nami no nyadwe, nami be good at say. A one person a pass senior professor and but today matter who deserve more than professor. Mamin can come and show. MPP for me the way o me tia bomba fata MPP na nado administrative we no me who be that. Before amembu in the boo yen for a woman who bit me and show kwan na wo bu man no. Mamin can come and show. Say you were Ghana for what businessman be me babontin kasa ne wo kasa ya kaban we be steady. Canada problem one Canada problem power. Wo ye as a subuachi position no ye the Bema Street. What for fast and subuachi one year jumada now the house in your man. Shekonia MPP pass to believe that they are going to do. At a maintain the hotel and Panamaya president. One who trade minister, a bang mono una we have stronger, a buying trade minister. Now last month because they implemented near Mafu Fry and the cars I import to the Babusa say. Majari won't put Alan Samatimu and Sakas. I was satisfied. Omuye new cars, non say a dodwa, Omaye, Edia Pagana, Omaye Okrumhane, a Wabonti. America for Germany for Omuye cars the crown. Still now use cars. One something in 20 before for say. Last month, yeah, we called the Babonten and your term and so let the Kototo. This year, I don't care the 2018, 2019, 2021, a bar, almost 35% come out the account. There's no let through.
Okay.
Person or banker. See, won't me. Don't I'm almost a year you. But what this year? Won't say a crania mabano. Obo business a $1. What is the Canada Kuchia? Massa, a month for the car, you give businessman for phone collapsing on MPP for we. Yeah, maybe they make us MPP near main investor or party.
All right, okay.
Just check. Businessman, businessman. What boy another businessman I tell you, wait a minute, and a politician, what will be
that's it. When we some okay, Majo.
I'm Gary.
Yes, sir.
Again, when you catch up
yes,
yo, Mincham of a job for managing Mr. and Emily. I'll be too frank. I'm out. You know, I could not know your warm up. Namcham says, you lie, your boss. Are you, my Gary? Wouldn't say Ghana, your papa was young to. What you are saying is, can I be getting in a near side of Kotiabusia? Oh, and the Martin be a Chicano and stay. Oh, and is it given for Quabision Anka? And Rubina can another bar and tell you that we said a bear and Cabosia Bonia and Kazuka Tinas and Yishikana and Quabon things are. Yeah, Bobusia near and Babio Babia Waba with Chiaka. When the better Shika, you see the way to me, I'm why. I mean, yeah, business, I should be a business, one or your business. But Woman and Kazan and Bob was here too much.
Okay.
Oh, and the
okay, that's it. I'm in far away. Also said it to my Majo.
My daddy, I'm afraid.
Yes, my dear, too.
I'm from where, dear.
I'm a double.
You are about to watch me. But I was in a good point on edge of my power. Oh, dear, oh, your program. I am down, papa. The second problem from last summer. Near 3 again. I'm a mood here. I was down. You were watching a job former energy minister. Papa in a bit too frank, I'm MPP. Now, all banner said Kakayano. But the hair, I don't know why. We just see who is who. And you were Canada, Japan, or Honorable Canada, Japan, and also banner Sakakai. The squad the way Mama is down. Manunko, so what down? They come out some more. The papa or T studio. Papa, me chill, papa, and a good point. Oka said that if Casa, Oka saying, my chief from A to Z, if I didn't know again, if I didn't know again, what someone said. Microman go school, Grano. what do you call it? Amo Abba, but Amo Abba Bibri, Amo no mango sida. About the Binamo wedding. At the time, economy, no. Sikase sana dia dino to the bia e wedding to the bia ne mo emre and this okaka sabi say me ma men ko mani mo entino me de e wiase e we de denkum ka ni fa ka de
me da say ma me fa next one be ba cho ma do.
Good evening, Marjorie.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we get ko kwasi ne.
All right.
Me for kunya so na me cha berwane a chichidi me amena for pa me yanko brabo. Marjorie. Papa wakasa pa but ya mama ni ure fi say amamu na ebu no. Obata onu so ka say obata ni de. Enzo pa si amu me mfa no ko she finance wa na se bia. Say wono ani trade an ka say ya mfa no ko she obi. Nenko obi hu baby a obi hu na nim kra afan eti wo te kira saa na tie ni to wase ma na ro na asem we si a ya majir mo na economy obi ya ka bi na economy uko America kra saa na me no kan ani me ya ka sei ko na ko la ma sa mo papa tro kra munya because of Russian to kwa ko so ni ya bia no obi ya we. It is also a professional economy na bon and we see na bon is na bon.
Okay, let us say. I had a video say, video BBS say, how you need 100.9. Alfred, I wish you say, please, this MPP government has failed totally 100%. Alfred, dear, and no. Now, me quick birthday wish. Where a special birthday, Rosemont Abena Aseda Tete. Rosemont Abena Aseda Tete. And now, whether you are celebrating your birthday, it is the Academy and Yakopon in Shrawo Papa Kwekutete, Alex Kwekutete, and no mammy, one more happy birthday, Rosemont Abena Aseda Tete. Okay, I mean, quite, it's a prof. And then I'll design it is say the way forward. Tell.
Okay, the way forward, no. Media Makase Abain, one shas, yes, obe. Pekwanya or building own that is the indigenous business men because omukwa omudi beba. What do I say?
Yeah.
Enti only one of them. I was yenya inipa establishing international business people like the Dongo Tenemono ni pebia kesi. What do you give it to them? They will make the difference. Oma be paying. What do I say? Iti se omutimi nya baako be 20 e wo man mu a they will bring a whole lot of money into one share the indigenous business community no wa she be ase wa ye be edru baby the government should be able to assist you instead of bringing them down. I don't know ya baako. 2 aban betimi and the policies no
on
review binimo na yaka ye nchiri no obi a nchiri no so or year enka yenka sahwe obi anka hwe ba fa ko edru no well he can choose to continue to sacrifice the young business community. Businesses in the they are taking advantage of the situation now. We have some businesses they are making it, they are enjoying whatever is going on, especially the international business your friends saying those international businesses, most of them are still enjoying with what is happening, while the indigenous people no more saying most of them are still suffering. And if the government is able to reduce part of his that is some of his policies now aiming at those social way, free this, free that now, the economy should be able to be stable. And yes, they are as a country. Because one, your expenses no, and also saying your income. Sika yes, the enya no. Sika yes no, and also saying the enya. Inti de bia na se akobobesian so ehun nsi hu befu. Inti eno de bia no e masika ngina wonsem.
Okay.
Na they should just aim at building more local and indigenous businesses.
All right.
Rather than sending almost destroy a whole lot of them. No. All right.
Professor Kofi Anoche, Kwan's group. I don't know the managing director. Yada said no numeri and of suggestions, sir. Would there be good from the moment when you know? Yada said.
Yo, Mr. Medas.
A brother was said in Como. Yo. I was saying, honey, at the Torchlight, you made in your DC. I would eat 100.9 so. Now, within the luxurious AGYEMANG, I'm a guest. Professor Kofi Anoche, what in a can answer an alpha 4 by allowance for a year foot soldiers advocacy, Saransom, and I year Odamia Jaria Branty or Nam Soma, and a gun and a bar, Okopio of Brunel University, a friend of Thomas. On it, Thomas. I had Thomas Amweni, yes. On also Ebaha, on also Yenno, it a comma or Torchlight, so we need 100.9. OBBOTB, I yet was say. Yamia, the Mayawa, the best Shia, Yawadas here to be before. Yeah, the Bebro, we need 100.9. So, prior to the Bansen, the Abdullah Dasmani, now we have been a woman about Michidom. Na Abemusu Information Center for so on. Mowakboom, Abemusu Information Center. Mosumuti pa, there be another dia talk on the beam. Abemusu Information Center, Mosom, Yadamasem. Media said Abema DJ Bosco, be take you over. Midi the Mag Jerry, say Adwana Yadoma. Yawa the best share, our Torchlight, so we need 100.9.